Hey everyone, April Toro here. I have been trying to get this video out and I have had so many technical difficulties, so I am just gonna roll with it and just shoot the video and put it out there regardless. And I'm gonna try to do it in one take. We'll see how it goes. So I'm coming in this group today to talk about a topic that I recently posted about, which I think is very, very important. And that is, are you posting videos about topics other than real estate? And I was shocked to learn that many of you feel like the audience doesn't care about you, doesn't care about your life, doesn't want to make a connection in that way. And so you're only shooting real estate related videos. And you couldn't be further off. That couldn't be further from the truth. People want to know you. And at the end of the day, people are going to buy from folks that they know, they like, and they trust. And by doing videos about things other than real estate, that allows people to kind of peek into your life, get to know you on a personal level, see if they like you, see if they trust you, and it allows you to build that relationship with people who could be clients in the future or could be friends in the future. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that today, kind of my perspective on it, some tips and tricks that you can use to post video about things other than real estate, to maybe kind of engage with people who aren't quite in the process. So first of all, if you're only posting market reports, real estate videos, stats, things like that, the only people who are going to be watching those videos who give a crap about any of that are going to be people who are looking to buy a home in the immediate future. So right off the bat, if that is all you're posting about, you're going to really narrow down your audience significantly, because anybody that's not looking to buy a house, if you think that they're sitting there and watching your video on the current market conditions, maybe some are curious, but for the most part, they're probably scrolling right past your feed on those posts. Another thing is Facebook is looking, the algorithm is looking at who's engaging in your posts, who's watching your videos, who's seeing your content. And if all you're posting is real estate related things, then anybody that's not looking to purchase a house, they're not going to be sharing your content, engaging with your content. They're just going to pass it by. And that's actually going to hurt you in the algorithm, which is going to keep a lot more people from seeing whatever it is that you're posting. So that's number one. And just to piggyback on that, if there's somebody that is just seeing a bunch of real estate related stuff in their feed and they're not interested in real estate at this current time, they may even start to hide your post because it might get annoying to them. And that's the last thing that we want, is for people to start hiding our things. And I think that also hurts you on the Facebook side of it, on the algorithm side. If people start hiding your stuff, Facebook kind of sees that and demotes you, I think, with the visibility and all of that. Not sure, but I've heard that before. So I've got my notes here, so I can hopefully do this all in one take. So what I would encourage for you to do, rather than just posting real estate related things all the time, I think it's really important that you kind of bring your personality to the videos, and it's not just real estate related all the time. To be honest with you, in my area, I'm in Woodstock, Georgia, you could throw a rock and hit 10 other agents. It's just super saturated with people who are getting their license, especially with the market being really hot. You've got people that are jumping back into real estate who haven't been in real estate in a while. We have a lot of brand new agents. So there are realtors everywhere. So if you're just posting real estate related content, they're just going to see you as another agent out there, and you're one of many that are exactly like you. So by posting videos about things other than real estate, other things that people can connect with, it kind of lets you stand apart from the rest of them. Yes, these 10 people sell houses, but I really connect with this one because, she's really focused on her kids and I'm focused on my kids, and I can really relate to her as a person. So I think that that's really important in order to stand out from the other agents in your area. And I don't know how your market is, but in our market, like I said, there's realtors everywhere. You want to have a unique proposition. I'm different from other agents and this is why. So I think it's really important, just from that standpoint, to post things other than real estate content. Another thing is, let's see. It allows you to build relationships with people who are not necessarily looking to buy right now. So you may, if you're posting real estate related content, market updates, things like that, someone who's looking to buy a home immediately might engage with you and form that relationship with you. And that's fine, but you are not engaging with and relating to people who may be looking to buy a year from now, might be looking to buy 2 years from now. They have a parent who's looking to buy, a friend who's looking to buy. So you want to build relationships with people who are in different stages of the process, people who may have friends, people who may have family. You're just kind of increasing your sphere exponentially. One thing I love about social media is it allows us to connect with so many different people and form relationships with so many different people. And if you're just talking about real estate all of the time and nothing else, it's kind of hindering you from creating those meaningful relationships with people. And one thing I want to mention is it's not all about the sale, and it's not necessarily doing all of these things just so you can sell to these people. At the end of the day, it's about being authentic, being yourself, and forming genuine relationships with people. And you can't really do that if you're not opening yourself up, at least to a certain extent, on social media. So that is another point that I wanted to make. Another thing is, if you're posting about things other than real estate, then people are going to start seeing you as a friend. If you're only posting about real estate all the time, you may just be that realtor that always talks about that stuff. But if you're posting about other things that you're passionate about, your kids, your pets, meal prepping, organizing, whatever it is that you're passionate about, people are going to connect with you on a different level. Just imagine if you're walking, down the street and somebody walks up to you and they say, "Hey, have you seen market conditions lately? Hey, I have a new listing." Hey, all of that, you're going to be like, that's great. But if somebody walks up to you and says, "Hey, I see that you have kids. I have this really cool idea to, help potty train your kids or help your kids sleep through the night," that's going to be a lot more meaningful than somebody that's just always talking about real estate. So I think it's so important. One thing that I would suggest that you do if you don't know where to start is pick 5 topics that you are passionate about, things that you love. And one of them can be real estate. Of course, we want to mention our business and we want to talk about our achievements and our success and all the fun things that we do with real estate. But I would pick 4 other things that are really important to you, that are authentically you, that you're passionate about. And I would start posting about those things as well. So whether it's you're a pet owner and you love your pets, or you love fashion, or you love cooking, whatever it is that you're passionate about, I would take out a notebook, a piece of paper, and actually write those things down and put those in a place where you can see. And when you are thinking about content and what to post, reference back to those things, because I'll tell you, if you're posting about things that you're passionate about, that you love, it has a tremendous effect in a lot of different ways. First of all, it's exciting. If you're posting about things that you love, that you care about, it shows through, and you'll never run out of things to talk about because those are things that you love. And secondly, it's going to help attract your tribe to you. So I don't know about you, I don't like to work with every client. There are certain personalities that I don't just really vibe with. And so I want to attract people to me that are like me, that are similar to me, that like working with me. And they don't have to be just like me. But if you're attracting people that are similar personalities, similar mindsets, everything's just going to be so much easier. Your communication is going to flow a lot better. They're going to trust you a lot more easily. So I would suggest just doing that also to attract those people to you. On the flip side, if you're posting about things that you really care about, it's going to make you stand out from other people, and it might turn away some people. So I think that's the fear sometimes about being authentically you and talking about things that you're passionate about. You want to be that vanilla agent that appeals to everyone, and you might turn some people away. But at the end of the day, that's okay. Those are not my people. Those are not people that I want to work with, most likely. So you can't be everything to everyone, and you shouldn't try to be. If you're posting about things that you really love and you really care about, you're going to attract your tribe, and it's actually a good thing if it repels some people who may not connect with you because you probably don't want to work with them anyway. So, some ideas of different topics that you can talk about. You can talk about your kids, you can talk about your pets, you can talk about your love of organizing, you can talk about gardening, you can talk about saving money, you can talk about makeup, fashion, anything that you are passionate about. I wouldn't recommend that you make one of your pillars something very controversial, like politics or something like that. But just different hobbies, different things that you absolutely love, that you're passionate about, that are going to show through on those videos. Will really help to kind of break up the monotony of the real estate posts, and then engage a following of people who are getting to know you and getting to form a relationship with you through these other things. And by default, whenever they're thinking of making a real estate purchase, who better to talk to than somebody that is like them, or somebody that they feel like they have a friendship with and a relationship with through those videos. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. But I hope you all have a great weekend.